squad of 10. One in each weight division is the limit. This is 64 kilograms. Kelly the first to throw. Left hand caught on the forearms of Brown. The arena beginning to fill up. A left and a right from Kelly. I don't think either scored, neither really seemed to get through. Cautious stuff from both of these in the opening minute. Left hand from Kelly caused Brown to take a backward step. That was the first time we'd really seen that jab there from Brown. He really flicked that one out, and it was a nice little slip there from Kelly. Amateur boxing on a real high in England and all around Great Britain at the moment after the London 2012 Olympics, where the GB squad achieved a lot of success. And so far, all of those who won medals have retained their amateur status. Anthony Joshua, Luke Campbell, Fred Evans. Anthony Agogo as well. Trip there for Kelly. Finds himself on the canvas, but not as the result of a punch. Kelly losing his balance slightly as he tried to throw the right hand. Well, neither really wanting to commit, both trying to draw the lead from the other man, and neither is willing to provide it. And that was a good punch. That was a good punch. Right hand sending Brown down to the canvas. And he responded in kind. I think he was a little bit stung by that. And 3-2 it scored to the Englishman at the end of round one. Ahead on all of the judges' scorecards there, apart from one who scored at a draw at 1-1. Choosing not to take a stool. Been cooled down by that towel, and I think he was irritated with himself by the knockdown. Well, the right hand that sent him down was caught on the forearm. He was just slightly off balance really as he took it, and that's what resulted in him losing his feet.
Second time.
That was a good left hand from Brown. And again, a left to the body, that would have scored, I'm sure. And he's letting some punches go now, putting Kelly under some pressure. His hand speed is good as well. And the second round already a lot more interesting than the first. And that is very much the way fascinating thing about watching amateur boxing, whether it's at junior level or whether it's at senior level, is that very often fighters do not know much about the person they are fighting. They may turn up at the start of a day not even knowing who they're going to fight that day. First 3 minutes can often be a getting to know you exercise. They have to realise very quickly how they might need to adapt their tactics, what may or may not work, because there is no time to waste in there. Kelly moving a lot more in this second round than he was in the first. Flurries of punches from both on the inside there. Set himself well for the left hand there, Brown. Steps in behind the jab. Good purchase to the punches. Slightly clumsy that from Kelly. Trading on the inside, and it's good to see there's some leather being thrown there, all right. But it's so difficult to know in that kind of an exchange what may or may not have scored. And that was another good left hand, and he finds himself down, demonstrating to the referee that he's fine to continue. That's the second time he's been off his feet. Both times he's been off balance. And I don't think he's caught a clean punch. So although it looks good on Kelly's part, it really doesn't make very much difference at all. And the bell goes for the end of the second. Let's see how this one is scored. And he's just snaked into the lead there now, Brown. 8-7 at the end of round 2. 6-4. He took the second round. It's these exchanges on the inside which are so difficult to judge. The judges at ringside, who are a lot closer than me, do have a better view, but there's a lot of punches being let go there in a very short space. He's been told to keep his head up there by the referee. Alisher Altayev from Kazakhstan, the man in the middle, the third man in the ring. Well, this really could go either way in the final round. Just the 1 point, slight problem there. Just a little bit too much water, too much moisture on the vest and face of Kelly. So the referee making sure that gets mopped off before we go into the final 3 minutes. Slight confusion at the start of the third there. They've both been sent to neutral corners. There was a delay of some kind, and then as the bell went, he ushered them into their respective coloured corners, but there wasn't really time. Head snapped back a little bit there from Josh Kelly. And as all Cubans, Brown is a cute customer. He knows he's got the 1 point lead, and he will not want to give it away. The danger for Kelly here is that the longer this round goes on, if he doesn't feel that he's scored, he will have to go and look for points, which may leave him open to counters. When you look at Brown, that may be exactly what he's thinking. He's caught on the ropes a little bit there, though, but immediately covers up, gets the gloves up around the head. Forearms, elbows dropped into the rib cage area to try and cover up that body as well. Again, it's good work from Kelly, but I'm not sure if any of those have got through. They'll be having an effect, but maybe not on the scoreboard. And that left hand, just low above the belt, could have got a point there for Brown. And again, he's taking some punishment here. These are some heavy punches that he's having to protect himself from. And I'm not surprised he just circles the ring and tries to get out of the way, because at the moment, he's finding himself on the end of a few here. Being told to engage by the referee. They were both just taking a little bit of a breather there. That was a nice looking uppercut from Brown. Just saw the head of the Englishman snap up a little bit. But it's all action in there. Kelly just walking forward, trying to put Brown under some more pressure, trying to let those punches go. And he looks the stronger at the moment, Kelly. Maybe of the two, he looks a little bit fitter. Just holding on a bit here, Brown. Referees are always very quick to tell the fighters to break. And that was a good couple of left hands. They stung a bit into the last 10 seconds. This is going to be tight. I do think in the final round, though, that in terms of scoring shots, maybe Brown's just come out of this on top. As the bell goes, we'll soon find.
The winner is in the blue corner, Cuba.
And it goes to Brown of Cuba, and he's taken that last round comprehensively, 8-3. He's been given the third, so 16-10 in total. That's a wide margin for that third round, but that was always the danger.